Watch this. Find the efficiency of the ring. Ring means the token ring, where data rate of the link is 4 Mbps, which means they are saying that the bandwidth initially is 4 Mbps, and number of stations n is given as 20, separated by 100 meters each. So when 20 stations are separated by 100 meters each, what is the total length of the ring? That is what we should think about first. So the length of the ring depends on the number of stations and the distance between each of them. If there are two stations separated by 200 meters, 100 meters each, if there are two stations separated by 100 meters each, then what is the total length of the wire? 200 meters, right? If there are three stations separated by 100 meters each, if there are three stations, then what is the total length of the ring? 300. If there are 4 stations separated by 400 meters each, 400. Similarly, if there are 20 stations separated by 100 meters each, then what is the total length of the wire? So the total distance of the wire is 20 into 100, which is nothing but 2000 meters. Okay, and then bit delay introduced at each station. So they are even saying the bit delay B is 2.5 bits. Therefore, using this, velocity is missing, so assume that velocity is 2 into 10 power 8. In the equation, velocity is 2 into 10 power 8 meters per second. If assume that it is given, don't assume it, 2 into 10 power 8 is also given. Then let's compute this. Velocity is given as 2 into 10 power 8. Then what is that they are asking is, they wanted to find out the efficiency, right? So efficiency of the ring for these parameters, and later they wanted to change the parameters like bandwidth to 16 Mbps and number of stations to 80. As of now, for this question, number of stations is 20 and bandwidth is 4 Mbps, and they are given everything that is required, and now we are supposed to calculate the efficiency. And in order to find the efficiency, the packet size is also important. Without the packet size, we cannot find out the efficiency. In case if it is not given in the question, we cannot solve it. Since it is given in the equation, I am solving it. So what is the length of the packet? Is 1000 bits. In case if it is not given, we cannot solve it. Now what is the formula of efficiency? That depends on the strategy. Now the strategy assumed is early token reinsertion. In case if no strategy is given, always assume early token reinsertion, because early token reinsertion has the highest efficiency. And then check the options. If the options options answer is not there, then go for delayed token reinsertion. Generally the reinsertion strategy will be given. In case if it is not given, assume first early token reinsertion, check the options. In the options, if it is not there, then you again assume the delayed token reinsertion. Okay, now let's see what should be done. So since bit delay is given, always remember, if bit delay is given, always compute the ring latency. If there is a chance to compute ring latency, always try to compute ring latency and then find the answer. If we cannot find the ring latency, yes, then we can go for propagation delay, but here we can go for ring latency. So what is ring latency? D by V, which is nothing but propagation delay, plus n into bit delay divided by bandwidth. This is ring latency in seconds. Now what is D by V? What is distance of the what is the total distance of the wire here? The total distance is 2000 meters. 2000 divided by 2 into 10 power 8 plus what is n? 20 stations is given, and what is the bit delay at each station? 2.5. Now this is in bits. Now convert it to seconds. 4 into 10 power 6. The reason is 4 Mbps is the bandwidth. Then what do we get? We get here 10 microseconds plus, in this one we get nearly 12.5 microseconds. Therefore totally we get 22.5 microseconds, right? So after finding out the ring latency, you can find out A. So what is A? A equal to ring latency divided by transmission delay, right? So in case ring latency is not given, we are going to go for propagation delay, but here we have ring latency, right? Therefore it is ring latency divided by transmission delay. And what is ring latency? 22.5. And let's find out transmission delay first. Transmission delay equal to L by B. So what is L given? L is 1000 bits divided by what is the bandwidth given here? Bandwidth is 4 Mbps, right? So 4 into 10 power 6 meters per second, bits per second. So if you compute it, I think you are going to get 250 microseconds, right? So you can find out A. So once you have found out A, then what is the efficiency of early token reinsertion? Efficiency is 1 upon 1 plus A by N, where N is 20. You substitute here and you do the math, you are supposed to get 99 point something as the answer. Okay, so this is how you can solve this question. And next time they are saying that as you recompute the same question, assuming that there are recalculate the same problem for 16 Mbps bandwidth and 80 stations. So what you do is, in place of N you put 80 here, and in place of bandwidth you put 16, and you do the same thing, right? So that is what they are asking. It is not an important question, directly straightforward substitution. Okay, so main things you should remember here is, whenever ring latency is given, go for ring latency. In case if ring latency is not given, go for propagation delay, right?